Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another video. Now, on today's video, we're going to be talking a little bit about Barcelona's match against Manchester City, in which they did win 4-1. We're going to be looking at some of the stand-up performers from that match. And then as well, we're going to be talking about some of the latest news in regards to Clement Longley and about Dani Olmo, as there is some updates in regards to their future. But guys, before I get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. Go over there and check me out. That way you can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. But guys, let's get straight into the video. All right, boys, let's get straight into the video and let's talk about Pau Victor, one of the standouts from yesterday's match against Manchester City. Now, he did start the match as the number 9. He played a lot of the match. He played, I believe, roughly 70 minutes from the match. And he did score Barcelona's opening goal. And as well, he had a fantastic little dummy for the second. And Pau Victor, he's already part of Barcelona. He did play a significant portion for Barcelona Athletic. He scored over 20 goals, and he was just recently bought for over 3 million euros from Girona. And he played a very impressive performance last night against Manchester City. The positions that he was able to take, some of the passes and distribution was really, really good. And it's a performance in which, you can say, could he be a potential replacement for Robert Lewandowski? Now, I'm not saying that he's going to go out and out replace Robert Lewandowski because it is preseason. He's still really, really young. But the thing is, Robert Lewandowski, he is getting up there in age, and he isn't going to be able to play all those games. Can Pau Victor have sort of a similar role to that of Mark Yu, in where he is able to play some of the Copa Rey matches, play some of the La Liga matches against lower opposition? That's something that we are going to have to see during preseason. But early signs from Pau Victor is really, really impressive. And even after the match, he talked about his future, and he said, "I work every day to prove that I can be here. These are decisions that don't depend on me. When Barca told me they wanted to buy me, my only thought was to stay here. I'm working to stay." And performances like this it just fuels him, and hopefully we can see Pau Victor during the first team. But Pau Victor doing well, it does not bode well for Vitor Roque, because Vitor Roque last night, he did not have a very, very good performance. As I said, Pau Victor, he started as the number 9, and Vitor Roque, he started out on the left-hand side. He started as a left winger, and Roque, he looked very, very uncomfortable. He was asked to do defensive work, and he wasn't really able to get involved into the play. Now, I don't know if that's a position that Roque was comfortable in, because I don't think that's a position in which he thrives in. You want to see him inside the 18-yard box, in the penalty box, able to get into the end of crosses and take advantage of his strengths, which is his finishing. And it is going to raise some question marks in regards to his future, but Pau Victor giving a challenge to both Roque and Lewandowski for that starting spot. But what do you guys make of Roque and Pau Victor's performances? But another player who performed really well, guys, we have to talk about Paulo Torre, because Paulo Torre, so far in preseason, he has been very impressive. He was able to score in Barcelona's first match of preseason against a lot. Now, it was behind closed doors and everything. He was the only player who scored in that match, but in the second match, Paulo Torre, he was able to get a second, and overall, some of the touches, some of the flicks that Paulo Torre was able to make were really impressive. I really liked what I saw from him, and could a really, really good preseason from Paulo Torre mean him staying at Barcelona? And Barcelona, they are stacked in that attacking midfielder position, and so what even if Paulo Torre, he has a good preseason, which he is having at the moment, is it enough for him to stay? That's something that we are going to ask and talk about a little bit more on the channel. But two players as well who performed really well, guys, that we have to talk about is about Marc Casado and about Marc Bernal. These two guys in that pivot position were absolutely brilliant, controlling, dictating the ball, recovering, and even the flick in which Pau Victor he was able to open up the scoring. It was actually Marc Casado who had a lovely flick to give the assist. And they were really impressive on the night. And Pep Guardiola, at the end of it, he said, Marc Bernal has seemed extraordinary to me, how he controls, how he plays, but everyone has played incredible. They do things very well, know when they have to run, when they have to press, when they have to anticipate. I wish them all the best. And even though, Pau Victor, Paulo Torre, and as well as Marc Bernal and Marc Casado were the standouts of the night, as well as Ander Alathraga, who in the penalty shootout, he did save 2 penalties. The team overall was impressive. It was a good 45 minutes in that first half. The second half, it was a lot of changes and a lot of rotation. But Barcelona, they looked good physically. The pressing was really good. And it's a really good start to preseason, compared to last year, for example, in which Barcelona, they just didn't seem up to pace. It was a good start. It was a good start. But looking at yesterday's match, guys, what do you guys make of that match against Man City? What do you guys make of the impressive performances from Pau Victor, about Pablo Torre, and as well about the pivot partnership about Marc Casado and about Marc Bernal? Could these guys be the pivot partnership that we need in that midfield? But continuing on, guys, and talking about Barcelona, we have to talk about Clement Lenglet. Because Clement Lenglet, he did play in yesterday's match against Man City. He did start, and he actually was the captain, which is absolutely crazy. But Atletico Madrid, they are currently in talk with Clement Lenglet's agent, and they are inquiring about him. And Clement Lenglet, he is interested in joining Atletico Madrid. Now, this is interesting because also Real Sociedad, they did inquire about Clement Lenglet, and Clement Lenglet during preseason, it's just going to be basically an audition to any other club interested in buying Clement Lenglet. Lenglet is not going to be staying at Barcelona, and it's simply which club is going to be able to pay those wages and take him off our books. And it's just simple as that. Atletico Madrid joined the race for Clement Lenglet. And another player who we do have to talk about, guys, is about Dani Olmo, because Barcelona, they've submitted their second offer to RB Leipzig, and it's 50 million euros fixed. Plus roughly 15 million euros in variables. And this is absolutely insane to me. I don't know why Barcelona, they're going so heavy and pushing so much for Dani Olmo. Now, we did have this discussion in the watch along in regards to Dani Olmo. Is he worth that amount of money? I personally don't think so. I think Dani Olmo is a great player, but my stance is clear. I think he's a luxury player. I think he's a player that Barcelona don't need, with the emergence of Paulo Torre, with the good performances that he's put in, with already the players that we have, your Pedris, your Gundogans, your Fermin Lopez's, your Gavis even, we don't really need another attacking midfielder, and there are other positions that Barcelona need to prioritize. And Barcelona, they're going really heavy and going basically all out for Dani Olmo. But the thing is, why isn't Barcelona, for example, putting this much effort and trying to seal the deal in regards to Nico Williams? The Nico Williams deal isn't signed or isn't finalized and everything. And so why is Barcelona making such a huge effort to go after Dani Olmo? It's a little bit confusing, but in case that Nico Williams deal falls apart, it does make sense why Barcelona, they are going to be going after Olmo. But I think 50 million euros fixed is a lot. And RB Leipzig, they want that figure close to 60 million, which is absolutely ludicrous. But do you guys think that he's worth that money? Definitely let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. And that was it for the video for today, guys. Let me know your thoughts on everything that's discussed on today's video. What do you guys make of some of those standout players from yesterday's match? Your Marc Bernal, your Marc Casado, your Pau Victor, your Paulo Torre. Very impressive. La Masia always seeming to bail you out. And then as well, what do you guys make of Clement Lenglet being approached by Atletico Madrid? And Dani Olmo, Barcelona submitted their second offer, 50 million euros plus roughly 15 million euros in variables to RB Leipzig. But guys, thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys.